when you divide two fractions, you have to take the first fraction, multiply the reciprocal of the second fraction. So in general, we have a over b divided by c over d. That is the same thing as taking a over b times the reciprocal of c over d. What is reciprocal? Reciprocal means you swap the position of the top and bottom. So c over d was c over d. Now that becomes d over c. Just swap the top and bottom, and then you do a times d and then b times c. All right, so let's do a simple division. 2 over 5. 2 over, actually I would like to do a 2 over 3. 2 over 3, and then divided by 5 over 6. So that is 2 over 3 multiply reciprocal 6 over 5. And then you try to reduce that a little bit. So the 3 and the 6. So this is a 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2. And then you have 2 times 2 equals to 4. 1 times 5 equals to 5. So this is the answer in the reduced form. All right. So that's how you do it. And then let's do this practice. So the first one is 7 over 12 divided by 14 over 16. So you do 7 over 12 times 16 over 14. Okay, let's reduce the numbers a little bit. So the 7 and 14, 7 divided by 7 is 1, 14 divided by 7 is 2. The 12 and 16, 12 divided by 4 is 3, 16 divided by 4 is 4. So before you move on, I have to remind you that you must divide the top and bottom by the same number. Again, you must divide the top and bottom by the same number. So overall, what do we get? 1 times 4, and then 3 times 2, that is equals to 6. I know they are both even, so you can reduce them one step further by dividing top and bottom by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So that's how you perform division. Next problem. You have a 2 over 8 divided by 3 over 5. So that is 2 over 8 multiply 5 over 3. Can we reduce them? The 2 and 8. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And then 1 times 5. 4 times 3. And then that is done. The next one is 2 over 18. So you have 2 over 18. So 2 over 18 divided by 13 over 16. That is 2 over 18. And then you multiply 16 over 13. Reduce them. 2, 13, I don't think so. But the 2 and 18, yes, we can do some work about that. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 9 and 16, I don't think so. Then 1 times 16, 9 times 13, you have 117. So that's the next one. And then moving on to the 20 over 13 divided by 15. So 15 is the same thing as 15 over 1, because 15 divided by 1 is 15. And then you have 20 over 13 multiply reciprocal. The 20 and 15, I know you can divide the top and bottom by 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So you end up with 4 times 1, 13 times 3. All right, next. 20 divided by a fraction. So you have an integer divided by a fraction. So that is 20 over 1, and then you multiply reciprocal, 3, 14. 14 and 20, they are both even, so I will divide top and bottom by 2. 14 divided by 2, 20 divided by 2. So you have 30 over 7. And then we have one more. Let's use a color that we haven't used yet. 10 divided by 0 over 4. So 10 is 10 over 1, right? And then you multiply 4 over 0. Is this possible? That is 40 divided by 0. That is undefined, right? So that is undefined. Not zeros. Undefined and 0 are not the same. Because why is this undefined? Why? Because 0 cannot be a divisor. So if you take out your calculator, take any number, so let's say take a 5, you divide it by 0, this is undefined. The calculator will not show undefined, they will just show you that that is an error because 0 cannot be a divisor. Alright, so that is the end of this lesson. If you think my instruction is helpful, let me know in the comment below, like the video for me, subscribe to my channel, appreciate your help. I will see you all in the next lesson. Signing off for now.